You guys know about Catwoman, the ultimate thief we have a weakness for, and one could say she's the best at her craft. She stole the freaking Batmobile, Batman's utility belt, great at disabling security, occasionally great at lockpicking, surprise attack gets the jump on Batman, sleepy, can hide her tracks even from beings like Bane, not afraid of using her looks to steal and get what she wants. I guess all men all have the same weakness. She's always doing surprise attacks. Being a thief without cracking safes. You wouldn't be much of a thief if you couldn't do that. The fact you can sneak up on paranoid beings like Talia shows her skills. The things she has to do, she has to be calculated. She's played the feds on more than one occasion because she always has a plan for stealing and getting away. And it's obvious she hides her money. No matter how much Catwoman steals, there's a part of us that still has love for her. If you're one of those people that are kind of new to DC street tiers, this video probably will surprise you about how strong she is. Her real name is Selina Kyle, cat burglar, orphaned in her youth. She survived on Gotham's mean streets through thievery, discovering a ninja dojo, learning fighting skills, became a pupil to a master to even the odds in her favor as the costume Catwoman, as perhaps one of the most accomplished cat burglar. I mean, just look at all the stuff she's trained in: boxing, skills by former heavyweight champion Ted Grant, one of the best fighters in DC I have a video about, aided by physical memory. Once Selina's seen a move, she retains it for life. She has decent standard gear, including razor-sharp retractable claws, cat o' nine tails. Before we get started with anything, let's talk about her gear. Like, she has knockout gas, obviously, at her disposal as standard gear. You a stealth person, it makes sense to have magnets so you can stick on stuff to help your thievery a lot better. We've seen her on multiple times having lasers to help saw her way through stuff. Her trademark retractable claws. I mean, she can punch you hard, but she also can chop you with piercing damage like chopping this gun. And metal balls to trip you up, to make you slip. Yeah, stuff to cut through glass like this. Even has explosives for extra destructive ability. She even has her own power armor battle suit. Talking about being armored up. You're probably thinking, how could she wear armor? That would kind of slow her down or weigh her down. No, it has full functionality, full flexibility, restriction of movement, lightweight plastic resin armor, which should withstand the many missiles you've described in this particular comic occasion. High power searchlight housed in the soldier, cowling switchable to infrared. Your button bombs, explosive power amplified by magnitude of 5 from these forearm tubes, while the other forearm launches short-range mini missiles of your own. Spare missiles are stored on the thigh greave. Catwoman being geared up is funny, ain't it? Retractable cable whip. The left-hand claws are considerably stronger and longer than those you currently wield. She has them goggles you see on her face. Night vision goggles enable Catwoman to see security lasers, good for thieving. Yeah, she had it rough on these streets, but survivors always find a way to survive, right? In newer stuff, her origin was a little different, raised alongside her sister, Maggie Kyle. Her origin was a little different from her post-crisis origin, which is how she got in this lifestyle of stealing and stuff in the newer stuff. It was more of a broken home type of scenario. Her mother took her own life, dark stuff like that. Before I even go over her strength stuff, they actually had a story where they kind of explained why she got so strong, supposedly getting superpowers, supposedly empowering her. Apparently she was blessed. Did you notice you were stronger? Even noticed in Wildcat's training that she's gotten stronger. What is this supposed to be her explanation for why she does superhuman stuff? In newer stuff, it seems like they forgot about her having superpowers. So it's just your standard, just because you train hard enough, you can become superhuman, because it states it right here as no superpowers. She's just an expert thief and martial artist, wields a whip and wears claw gloves. But however, when it comes to Catwoman, how strong is she though? Well, let's get on her training. First of all, she can pick up firearms and use them and has very good aim for one. Batman even calls her a great fighter and one of the smartest people, and very resourceful and brave. Good at improvisation, like making her own flamethrower technically. It's no surprise she's insane with agility, putting different people, parrying them in different holds and stuff, taking on more than one grown man, even if they're armed and stuff. Yeah, it's hard for you to imagine Catwoman in like a literal dojo, training under somebody. Yeah, she didn't get good from nothing. Even Catwoman got training. Of course, thievery skills, going through vents to get them drop on people that way and stuff. Like literally every thief goes through vents in forms of fiction, movies, or TV shows, right? She's got quick thinking to where if she doesn't have nothing to guard herself, she can pick up something nearby to defend herself on the fly. Giving Batman some issues. Of course, Batman not trying to fight to beat her up badly or nothing, but still. She knows techniques like this, ouch, and you can see she's literally got trained by one of the best boxers of all time. They haven't forgot about her boxing training even in newer stuff. So she still can box you up. Skilled enough to fight different rogues that are not even in her rogues gallery technically. Yeah. Did I mention she got training under Richard Dragon, a character I got on the channel as well? She's a skilled fencer. Type of combat she got skills in. What is she not skilled in? Yeah, she believes in keeping her skills sharp with hard work and dedication. Even against characters like Talia, you can see she has skills with a blade, sword combat, like sparring friendly. In this era, she even says she's not really accustomed to using blades, but she can catch on quick. Even skilled warriors like Talia even talk about how skilled she is. And then, you know, she's pretty high up there in the Bat family league, one could say. I mean, we've seen her put hands on assassins before, so she can hold her own. And she can aim decently well by throwing stuff at you. Handle all y'all at the same time. Steering a vehicle with a whip. Yeah, she's a great fighter. She even got out of prison literally unarmed with literally nothing. Literally no clothes, no armor. Stole your clothes and was able to get out. Just like that in a successful prison break. But her strength is what's really impressive about Catwoman. When you see the stuff she has to take on with either her whips or gear, pulling people's jaws off and stuff, or just kicking you very far, KOing you instantly with stealth, with a rope or a lasso. A lot of the situations she's in, when you think about it, it don't really make much sense. Twirling around humans like a weapon. So long, Riddler. You see the way she climbs stuff ain't normal, jumping from rooftop to rooftop. Then you got characters like Black Mask, or her just breaking chains. That's normal strength? Yeah, right. Pulls up in here like I own this place. Even when they successfully get her in a hold, it doesn't matter. Grabs the gun with her feet, the counter to get them off of her, then simply kicks you right off the train. You trying to get away, she can throw something at you this hard. She be breaking open vents without taking them off the right way. Don't mind Catwoman, she can just kick right through bricks. The strength to do that with her physicals, the way she moves, she looks like somebody that doesn't move normally. Look how this guy goes that far just from her throwing him. There she go, using somebody like a literal weapon. Even if dogs try to come up on her, nope. It just swings this guy through the door. Somebody explain this crap. Kicking power. She comes up to an octopus and decks the octopus. That's funny. Underwater. Just because you got a gun don't mean she can't KO you. She can handle herself. Look the little simple stuff she do, cutting cans open and stuff. Oh, no big deal. Just overpowering Two-Face, one of the Batman's foes. Putting that work on him. Or just lifting big robot arms like this. Y'all go sleep tight. She's constantly catching beings while they're falling. When you're falling, you have more weight to you. Cutting steel with her whip. Always kicking folks real hard. When she hits people, they go flying. Messes up this helicopter by pulling on its rear. There's a lot of occasions of her jumping ability and hops, agility, all in one. There's plenty of cases of her swinging. It's just a common theme. She does it throughout the night. Does not skip legs. Times showing how she can jump out of the ordinary jumps. You get the idea yet? I mean, that's how she be escaping. Her fighting speed is one of the few things that's the most impressive. It's a common theme in DC for super soldier tiers to react to bullets. There's too many occasions like this for you to call it an outlier and just say people can't aim. Part of the reason is because some people just can't aim. But the simple fact that nobody can land a shot lets you know that she's just very swift when it comes to fighting speed. Like, you telling me multiple people with guns aiming at her at the same time can't land a hit. She's fast. Like, it's almost embarrassing how they can't land a hit. Like, they need dead shot training. Imagine always shooting and never hitting her. All these folks with guns, none of them can hit her and she blitzes them. Even Two-Face can't shoot her. She dodges it, blitzes them. Yawn. Y'all still trying to shoot at her with guns? Y'all ought to know better by now. Seriously, can y'all stop trying to shoot her? She's so fast to where they got guns trained to her. She was able to whip the guns out of their hands before they can even really shoot. Matter of fact, imagine falling so good, you're also evading bullets. Even trained fighters like ninjas. Even if they got more numbers than her, that doesn't mean they can beat her. She's not bad on her feet either. There's plenty of cases where she just running at you and you see her coming and you still can't stop it. Like when they got the guns on her, they still can't do nothing about it. Get blitzed. Outmaneuvering Panthers? Her fighting speed is so crazy where she was able to redirect the shot before this hammer, see the hammer on the gun, can shoot. It's already in the air that way, letting you know he was about to shoot. Still blitzing. That fast. She literally bounced from shark to shark. Are you serious, dude? Like, that's crazy. And if you think I'm tripping about her dodging bullets, there's even characters that even believe she can do it too. So it's not an exaggeration, her always dodging all this BS. Her speed is unrealistic. She can observe the bullets and understand that they're not meant for her. Like, you see this BS? Somebody that's a Flash type of villain says, dang, she's fast. I mean, look at all this commotion she's causing. And then you got more occasions of her being able to dodge bullets and use a firearm to shoot back. Even against mind-controlled speedsters, she's able to tag all three Flashes and make them sleepy. What the heck? All right, DC, y'all just writing some bullcrap now. Well, she's definitely superhuman when it comes to speed, even though they probably wasn't going faster than the speed of light or nothing like that. Absurd balancing on beams. She seems to be really good with her whip when it comes to disarming beings of their weapons and etc. Remember earlier when I talked about her supposedly getting powers later on in her career? When she got her powers, she's supposedly extra quick, talking about being extra untouchable. They're even saying, shoot her. You don't think I'm trying? She's faster than me. She does like saving lives, and saving babies is cool as well. And she survived stuff she's not supposed to, like her whole apartment being destroyed, basically, which did all this to the gas line, ruptured and blown on impact. And she's not really that injured. She's good. All these characters seem to have a decent amount of willpower. She has crazy willpower because she injects herself with fear toxin. She took some beatings in her career that she's not supposed to be able to withstand. Y'all remember when a vehicle was coming at her and she jumped through the window so she won't get crushed? She's one of those characters I wouldn't necessarily say she's equal to Batman in raw strength or anything, but when it comes to her being an overall Bat family tier type of super soldier-esque type of character, she's definitely in that range to some degree. You gotta look at her performances against Bat family type characters, like Robin, for example. She can hold her weight, even if they're all not trying to kill each other, obviously. We've seen her hold her ground against Batman, using seduction on top of it. I guess this would distract anybody. Like, she never, like, can match a super serious Batman. Let's be honest. She always uses some type of seduction or flirting in her battle, but it doesn't change. She still can fight, though, if you know what I mean. But it's occasions like this with Black Mask where she really gets respect. On occasions like this, you get to really see her fighting ability, even if somebody has a knife and she doesn't, or even if you have a gun, that still isn't an easy win. Even if you're Black Mask, she won't mind even blitzing you that way because of her fighting. She messing up Penguin against Hellhound and can hold her own ninjas she's taken on. Tim Drake Robin, a video about on the channel. She's still a challenge, kinda. Poor Penguin. She's always trolling you. Yes, Catman, you get them works. Team Catwoman all day. Fought against a 2-ton monkey. Make this make sense. She had to use her environment, tactics to get the edge. Just because you got a lot of muscles don't mean you can't get the works. She's even battled superhumans like Poison Ivy and got the edge over here. Brutes that have the strength advantage, that's not a guaranteed win against her because of her agility. She can parry his attacks and dodge. One of her most insane feats of all time is even battling Mr. Freeze. Don't tell me she actually got a legit W on Mr. Freeze. What's up, Hush, with your face not showing? Hush, I'ma need you to hush. Pun intended, get kicked. Black Mask, it's a good idea if you don't try to fight her hand to hand. It just gets ridiculous. Roadhouse. Never put a gun this close to her head because she'll just parry it and hit you back. Even if it's a 2v1, y'all don't want that smoke. And don't let her pick up no gun. The odds quickly turn because her aim is that good and then it leaves you wide open for more of a beatdown for yourself that you wish you could have avoided. Newer stuff still showed off her fighting ability. Common Catwoman stuff, no matter which continuity. Still in phenomenal shape and can handle herself when she needs it. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just about going to do it. I definitely would say she's on the lower ends of the Batman family type of tier. Insanely skilled and fast, versatile, good at stealing, good at multiple weapons other than just her whips, can speed blitz all the way through you and didn't steal at the end of in all of that, and just hightail it out of there if she needs to. But how strong do you think Catwoman is? Do you think she's too strong? I personally think it makes sense because DC characters don't have to have superpowers to be superhuman. Kind of reminds me of how Baki humans from that anime are. They can just train and be superhuman. Because as far as we know, since the reboot happened, we haven't heard anything about her actually getting powers like our post-crisis self. So evidently her newer self, technically without any powers, and she still can do ludicrous stuff, you know? Seeing Catwoman take on gorillas makes a lot more sense now in this Injustice game when you see that now. And no, she was not on the super pill here. It just lets you know how strong DC humans can get. Post your comments down below and let me know what you all think. You probably didn't know she was this strong, but before I get going, thanks for the donations, guys. Respect Catwoman. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.